Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Vinland Saga Season 2 episode number 12 reaction. Alright, the previous episode we got to see what's happening, on the other side, that is like, in Canute's section. Finally, Kettle has reached there with Olmar, and we can see Kettle here meets with Leaf, and we got get like we get to know what's happening with Leaf and how he's still trying to get find Thorfinn. He has found a boy who looked awfully like Thorfinn, whose name is also Thorfinn, and he adopted him. And we can see here Kettle talks about how he in his farm also has a boy named Thorfinn. So here obviously Leaf gets interested and Leaf asks him, can I go and meet him? So everything seemed like it's kind of working pretty well, where Leaf might actually go to Kettle's farm to see if it's actual Thorfinn or not. But it turns out the boatsman is not ready to take him there. That is where that scene ended. The later scene where we see is Canute and Kettle. They have like the conversation, Kettle kind of pledges loyalty. Olmar says, take me in your army. And here we get to see Canute's plan of reacquisitioning Kettle's farm. And that is why he's kind of like baiting Olmar and saying like, all right, you know what, I'll take care of you. I have my eyes on you. You're in good hands, like that type of thing, kind of reassuring him that yeah, you might be able to come in my army. However, that's all a plan for him to actually go and requisition Kettle's farm, which is the only way to gain some money, like currently. So this is what's going on. Everything's kind of coming together. All the connections are like kind of coming back, and let's see where this ends. So yeah, let us get started. Episode number 12. So I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is a preference, and let's get started. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Hmm. Oh, so this is still what? Oh, for lost love. Oh my god, that's what everyone. Okay, great. Poor Omar. Hmm. Okay. Oh boy. Great. These people have too much free time on their hand. Like, what? Oh god. Hey, what the? Dude! What does he think he is? Some kind of shonen main protagonist? Well, he is part of. You know what? No, Vinland Saga is not a shonen anime, it's a seinen anime. Yeah, alright. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my god, this guy. Well, Rod. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Oh my god, he's just taking a piss of him. Oh god. Um, need improvement. Well, at least he's professional. He's actually saying the whole thing. Good lord. Hey yo, okay, that's disgusting. Dude. What? Okay, great. Like I said, they have too much free time. Good god. And he's like, he himself is so completely broken down about that. Oh boy. Stop. Oh my god. Ah, okay. Great. Okay, don't get. He's probably gonna flip out. I don't think he needs a job. His father is enough rich. You know what? The jokes are kind of funny, not gonna lie, but yeah, this is just. Okay, what's gonna happen? Is he going to. Oh no. Oh no. Stop, don't do that. Oh my god, you idiot. Oh my god. Oh no. Don't do that here. Oh, I hope he doesn't attack them or something. Oh, great. Oh, this is bad. Stop. Oh my, where's his brother? Where? Oh god. Is that him? Dude, you're bro. Oh. Oh no. You know what would be funny if he actually hits him? Then that would prove that he's even worse than a pig. This guy. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Who is this guy? Oh god. Oh. Oh, there he is. Finally. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah. Like kill him. Good God. Like one extreme to another. Yeah, I was gonna grab him and just. Yeah, you picked a fight. Now you have to like kill him or kill yourself. Yep. Kill or die. Hmm. Wait, did they not know that Thorgil is his brother? Oh boy, I see this ending in a bad way. But I don't know. Like, oh, oh my God, what the hell? Oh my God, that was like in no way he could have killed him if that didn't happen. He's dead. What's he trying to do? Is that Wolf? I because of his hood, I cannot really recognize him. Okay, now you guys are hit. Okay, I feel like Thorgil is going to come up, like actually step up now. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Damn, damn. Great. Damn. Oh boy. Great. Yeah. Okay, what? Oh my god. Oh. Well, your son became a man, as they say, you know? Unless and until you kill someone, apparently you cannot become a man, so there you go. Hmm. Not you. Yeah. Here we go. Great. Oh, the cars are here. Here we go. Oh no, I feel like Canute is going to use this. Oh no, I feel like Canute is going to use this as a reason to go and requisition his farm or something. Was this the plan? No, wait. What's going on? Oh, okay, wait. They'll make this a whole thing. Yep, I can see where this is going to go. Like, if it was like a normal situation, they probably wouldn't have been arrested. And now they're being arrested, and Kurt probably would have just left them. But since I feel like Canute is going to twist this thing. Okay, don't attack him, please. Oh my! Whoa! Okay, this guy is crazy. I. What the hell is he doing? All right, great. What is this GTA? The police come and you shoot the police? Great. Now it's even more. Yep. Yeah. Here we go. Your son, both of them, are after. Well, no, he's not going to do that. Wait, wait, is that him? Oh yeah, that's him under the. Wait. To arrest Ketil. Okay, is he going to? Olmar kill the king's men? So the guards did it independently, or did are they? Did Canute? No, Wolf. Okay, which means Canute, obviously. But they're going to make this a whole. I don't know. Oh God, here we go. Yeah, this guy is crazy. I thought that Canute was not going to let him run away, but he was able to. Okay, they tried. Okay. I was saying this, like he's gonna have like an official like reason to do this now. 32. Oh, 70 of the Jomsvik. Oh my god. Oh god. Kettle's farm. They're going to go to a Skettle's farm now. And yeah, Thorfinn is there. Ah, damn. Oh, he's back. Wow. Good god. Hmm. Oh, Leaf is going. Oh, nice. Did he get the boat? Oh, they took Leaf's. Oh, that's how they were able to escape. Okay, nice that Leaf is also coming with us. Yeah. Okay, what was the promise? That if it is Thorfinn, like release him? Yeah. Oh, that's why. Yeah, there you go. Wait, where's Dad? Oh, is he crying or something? I feel like he's crying inside the barrel. He's crying, definitely. He's like, yeah. Like, I don't know what Thorgil was expecting. Like, does he expect to win against Canute? Canute is the king. He has a whole army. Again, how did he? What is it like that? I don't know. Nah. They bring a whole barrel of troubles with them. Lost love. Well, that is the end of the first half. 12 more episodes, I think. 24 episodes total. Oh, like, like, I don't, like, what can I say? Like, so Thorgil is just like one of those, like, who's like, oh, I can fight now. Like, that type of just crazy, like, so in no way is it possible for Thorgil, like, yeah, he'll probably have his fun battling, fighting Canute's army, but, like, up to what extent? Canute has a whole army. Like, he's taking 70 Yoms Viking with them, with a few of Floki's, like, I'm guessing army and a few other people, right? At least like 100 people. Out of them, 70 are Vikings. So even if like Thorgil is able to kill how many? Like 5 of them, the 6th one will kill him. That'll be the end. And like, all right, I guess we have Snake as well. But then again, how many? I don't know. Like, what? Okay, that's it. So yeah, that is basically Thorgil. Thorgil is just that one crazy person who's like, oh, at the prospect of a prospect of battle, he's like that one kid who is just so excited and does something crazy without even thinking of the final consequence. He's just happy with the fact that like he'll get to have fun for a momentary amount of time, and that's it. Then obviously he'll die. Like if 20 of those Yoms Viking comes up and attacks him, I don't think any person can save him. I don't think that's possible. Like so like I don't know. Like I guess he can. They're rich. I guess like Kettle is rich. He might be able to, I don't know, hire people, hire more people. But you're fighting against a king. Like it's like an actual king. He has so many people, so many like under warriors under him fighting for him. Like this is just some crazy thing. All right. Okay. So the first guy that was Wolf, wasn't it? I think so. Just a minute. Let me go to the next part where Wolf comes in. Like, I need to get this guy's face memorized. Yeah, I think that was Wolf. The first guy, the guy underneath the. Oh no, wait, no, that's not Wolf. That's not Wolf. Wait. No, this is some other guy. They look awfully similar. The Wolf and him. No, this is some other guy. He doesn't have the scar. Okay, so the guy who paid the money, that guy was the guy who comes in the end, isn't he? The under. Oh no, that's some other guy. Oh, never mind. That's also some other guy. This was another guy, I guess. Probably working under Canute as well. He's not Wolf, at least. He's not Wolf. He's someone else. Okay. So we begin this episode with this guy, this guy in the hood, him, talking to a few of the other guards and telling them that, oh, go and give Olmar the news. And obviously the plan, as we get to know in the end, was to kind of rile him up so that he tries to attack the king's men, and then they can arrest him, and they would take him in, and then they could be like, oh, like, your son did this, like, you Kettle, you're under arrest. And Canute would probably be like, all right, as like, as a, like, as repercussions, give me your farm. That type of, like, that's definitely how it was going to go, you know. So that was the whole plan, which I kind of realized at the middle, like as soon as Kettle's, like, not Kettle, Olmar, like, got pissed off and tried to fight him. That is when I realized, like, that, oh no, not that time, later on. I thought, like, like, when, okay, yeah, when Thorgil came and riled him up, and then he went and killed that guy, and the guards came later on. That is when I was like, oh, is this like a ploy, like, that Canute made to, now that they have attacked the guards, they'll try to arrest him and do stuff. So I was thinking that must be what's going on. But the fact was, the thing was that they did not, like, the guards did not think it would escalate to that, like, stage. They were going to arrest him before that, but then Thorgil came in and that happened, so there you go. But still, that was their plan. Their plan was to, like, kind of rile them up and make them attack the king's men, so that the king could arrest them, and later on probably try to get their farm for themselves. So either way, these guys, they come to Olmar, and they are like, make a whole mockery out of him, and it's like, oh, you cannot even cut a pig. And this guy's like taking the full piss out of him. He's like, oh, I would like to say, like, like the way they kind of like when you write some kind of like, like give some kind of I don't know, like an interview for a job or whatever, and then if they reject you, they write a letter. They write that, oh, like, like, we thank you for, like, taking your like, like, taking this your opportunity, and like, trying to, like, whatever, I don't know what they write, like something like that, like, and coming to our place and giving this interview, but I'm so sorry to tell you that we, like, like, we wouldn't be able to, like take you, so like, and best of luck for the next stuff. And that's how they do it, like a letter, like a written official letter. He starts just narrating a letter, making a fool, like, like a fool out of him, and then they're like, oh, do you want any other job? Oh, you can go to the kitchen, but oh, well, you cannot even cut a pig, so I don't think that's gonna work, haha. And yeah, obviously Olmar gets pissed off. He gets up, he takes a sword and, like, points at them, and they still make fun of him, but then he just goes and, like, slashes at them. And yeah, they're like, oh, get up, like, like, you want to fight, or let's go, like, like, fight me. And they start fighting. Olmar obviously has no clue how to attack, so he's like swinging around his weapon without even, like, like, doing anything. And yeah, like, they're just easily dodging it, like, like, punching him, like, kind of kicking him. He falls down, and Olmar starts crying. Now, this is the thing, like, it's crazy how, like, I feel bad for Olmar, because it's crazy how the two people who could be considered elders to him, because obviously, if in your family, if you are the youngest, you have, like, brothers, sisters, your father, your mother, maybe your uncle, like, everyone you have. The youngest person obviously learns from their elders, like, they learn from their father, their brothers, their sisters, their uncle, like, anyone else, their mother, learn stuff from them, and they're the ones who kind of try to make the child go towards, like, a proper direction, and like, leads them to become a proper human being. So yeah, you always look up to your elders and learn stuff from them. It's so unfortunate that Olmar is stuck between two people. One is his father and another his brother, who are the two extremes of, like, like, two extremities. His dad is like one of the wimpiest people ever to exist. He gets freaked out at, like, like littlest of littlest thing, like, cries in his room, and like, just has like a whole backstory, like a fabricated backstory of being the so-called Kettle the Iron Fist, or whatever that he was called, and his sons don't know about it. He has his bravado, by while in the inside he's just like, like a crybaby, that type of person, like. And that is why he doesn't let Olmar go anywhere else. He doesn't let him do what he wants. Like, yeah, obviously you should not let your child do anything, whatever that he wants. You should keep him, like, keep a strict, like, like a strict policy. But that doesn't mean that you stop him from doing everything and anything that he tells. Like, give him at least a little bit of freedom. He he's like that type of person. He's like, oh, Olmar, you're going to be a farmer with me. However, Olmar doesn't want to be a farmer, so Olmar starts, like, like making like a whole like a problem. And his dad, he's like stubborn. He doesn't want him to do anything else. Like, he doesn't let him to go anywhere. Like, doesn't leave him out. He's pampered him so much. He has become this one person who is just like, this is the thing. If this was like the modern world, I'm pretty sure Olmar could easily, like, like nothing would have been the problem. The way Olmar is now, how his personality is in the modern world is not a problem, because the modern world is a peaceful world. Nobody comes up with a sword and tries to slash you in the neck in the modern world. So if this was a modern world, it would have been fine. Olmar is okay. This is that era, the Vikings era. Here you need at least to be a little bit of a, like, like a you need to at least stand up for yourself. Otherwise everyone will just step on you. That type of thing. So Kettle needed to at least give him some kind of, I don't know, like, something, at least just allow him to, like, go outside on his own, or do something that he wants. He wants to be a soldier. Sure, let him, like, like I can understand he's probably fearful of him, but, like, give him proper training. Like, he had Snake with him. He could have easily told Snake to train him or something like that. I don't know, but I guess Snake is just a bodyguard. He wouldn't train him. Like, he has money. He can just easily hire someone and, like, kind of let him teach him something, and could have done a lot of other things, but he never did that. He wanted him to become a farmer, and that's why he never really, like, like listened to him. And that's like one extreme. The other extreme is Thorgil, who is this bloodthirsty maniac, who's just like, oh, I'm going to fight, that type of thing. Like, that's the other extreme. Like, you could say thank God Olmar didn't end up being like his brother, but at the same time, him not, like, like learning anything at all and being like this is also a problem. So that's why I'm saying, like, he has the two elder figures who could probably teach him something are at the two extremes, and he doesn't know what to do. He has always stayed with his dad. That is why he wasn't able to. He's very incompetent. He cannot do anything, and he just has a big ego and, like, like a short fuse. That's Olmar, and that is what brings him trouble. So, and now he's here making trouble for everyone else, and here Thorgil takes this opportunity to teach him how to be a man, like by killing someone. And using this opportunity, Thorgil is like, oh, this should be fun, like, the enemy is strong, but, like that type of thing. So this is a mess. Their family is a mess completely. The one just, like just in the crossfire is Olmar, and he doesn't know what to do. And like, I'm sure a lot of like, a lot of people who are watching this show will probably, like, blame Olmar, and they'll be like, oh, what the hell is this kid, like, he cannot fight, he cannot do anything, like, all he does is, like, get angry at the other people and just has a very short fuse. Like, yeah, I can see the frustration in that. However, you cannot really blame him, because that's how he grew up, like, he grew up in a place where everyone else beside him is a servant, who, if he tells them something, they're immediately going to do that for him. He's been pampered, he cannot accept rejection, and he has a big ego, he has a short fuse, and that's a recipe for disaster. Once he's thrown out into the outside world, obviously this is going to happen. And that's what happened here. So yeah, there you go. Now he's just on the on the floor, and he's crying. He's like, brother, help me, and stuff like that. He's saying. Now, like, what can I even say? Like, he's the one who who attacked them. So you could say that they can easily be like, oh, you're the one who attacked us, so it's not our fault. You slashed your sword at us. And I'm pretty sure Canute was going to use that as an excuse, like to be like, oh, you're arrested, or Kettle is also arrested. If you want to get out of, get out, then give your farm or something like that. He probably would have said. But either way, Thorgil comes in. He's like, oh, you're a man, like you don't cry like this. Like, you know what a warrior is? A warrior is, no. What does he say? He says something which is like, listen to me, Alvar. There are two options for a warrior who has been insulted. Yep, there you go. It's either kill or be killed. So there you go. So since you bought the fight on your own, yeah, either kill him or kill yourself. That's the only way left here. So he kind of tells Olmar, like, he's like, oh, Olmar, look at the opponents, think that he's in the kind of telling him to manifest his manifestation, that type of thing. And I'm like, how, like, in no way can Olmar attack and hit the guy, even if he he gets motivated or whatever. I don't see him doing this. This is not a shonen show where suddenly the main character will get a huge power boost from from verbal motivation and cross his limits, that type of thing. This is not that. So I'm like, how? No, in no way is this possible. But yeah, it was possible, because this guy, the guy who was in the crowd, he thought like, all right, you know what, perfect opportunity, let me take this opportunity to attack the guy who is fighting him, so that he's not able to attack him and Olmar can kill him, so that we can make this a whole scene and like a whole situation, and blame everything on him and arrest them for this. The fact that, like, I'm pretty sure the initial plan was to just make Olmar attack these guys, and that's when they will arrest him. But he thought that, perfect opportunity. If he just kills one of the guys, then it'll be even a bigger crime. Something like that, I think. And that's why he was like, yeah, let's take this opportunity to, frame him in a bigger crime. And he just shoots the what was that? The coin or whatever that was. And it goes and just lodges into the guy's eye. Immediately the guy is like, obviously cannot see, and he's like, what the hell? And taking that opportunity, Olmar comes in and just attacks and just pierces his neck. And there you go, he falls down. And now what was wrong in this situation was that guy's friends, they took out their swords, and that is where everything went wrong. Because I'm pretty sure if these guys hadn't taken out their swords, yeah, Thorgil probably wouldn't have done something, and that would have ended then and there, that whole scene. So they take out their swords, and immediately Thorgil is like, all right, so there you go, this was a 1 versus 1 battle, you guys are joining in, so I can easily join in. And yeah, Thorgil comes in, and yeah, it's a slaughter. He just starts killing everyone one after the other, and Olmar is just sitting there, like, he's like blood on his face, and he's like, yeah, what have I done? So I've killed a person. So this scene reminded me of that first few episodes, where I remember what was his name? Badger, or was it Fox? Fox, I think. Yeah, Fox, I think. He said something to Olmar like, oh, you want to be a man? You should kill a person, like that's how you become a man, a warrior. And unless and until you do that, you'll always have this shakiness, you know, within you. So yeah, you need to do that. And yeah, that has finally happened. So in Fox's words, he became a man finally. Well, so after that, the slaughter, like Thorgil just kills everyone, and Thorgil sees and looks at him. And he's like, "Wait a minute, like something happened," and he saw what happened, and he went and quickly verified it. He's like, "Yep, someone has shot something, a rock or something in his eyes." So he realized that someone was trying to frame Olmar, and he's like suspicious about it. But at this point, Kettle comes in, and Kettle's like, "What the hell have you guys done?" He's like, what is this? Like, like now the king will like arrest us or something. While Thorgil's like, no, I don't think that'll be a problem because this is just a duel, and this happens all the time over here, and no one would bat an eye. And the fact is that these guys, they took out their swords after the 1 versus 1. So I also joined in. I don't think that'll be a problem because there were 5 of them, and I'm only one. I myself can easily join in. And like you can see that Olmar, not Olmar, like Thorgil is pretty confident. He's like, yeah, this happens all the time. This wouldn't be a problem. And I think this is where I was like, wait a minute, is this what they're trying to do? They're trying to frame them. And so what I was thinking, like, all right, even though Thorgil says that this happen all the times, if this was like a normal scenario, I think what would have happened is the guards would probably come and they would be like, what the hell is this? And Thorgil would explain the situation. He would be like, yeah, you know what? These 5 men, they picked a fight with my brother. So they started having a duel, 1 versus 1. And my brother was able to kill the other guy. And then the other 4, they joined in. So I was like, yeah, like this is not fair. So I also joined in. And I killed them all. Thorgil would have said that. And the guards probably would have been like, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. And they probably would have left. If it was a normal situation, if Canute was not pulling the strings. So that would have been the normal scenario, and I'm pretty sure Thorgil thought that, you know what, this is definitely how it's going to go, because this happens all the time. People attack each other, kill each other, it's normal. Even though duels are not allowed here, nobody listens. So this would be like how it normally goes. Obviously, like in this situation, Thorgil did not know that like Canute and they're trying, like pulling the strings. So he thought it was going to go like that, and that's why he was that much confident. However, the guards come in and they're like, oh, you guys, what's happening here? And he's like, oh, come stand in front of us and present yourself. And he asks them, and Thorgil explains the situation, and you can see the guards talking to each other, and they're like, what the hell is this? Like, who is this guy? And we didn't know this was going to happen. We were just supposed to arrest him. Like we did not know this is going to escalate this far. So they're like, all right, you guys are arrested. We don't care. While Thorgil is like, it was a fair duel. They breached the rules where they ganged up on my brother. So I joined in. But he's like, the guards are like, nope, you're under arrest. And this is where Thorgil is like, all right, something is fishy. The first thing that I saw was like the guy was like, his eye was something thrown in his eyes. So it's I think this is someone who's trying to frame us, and he realized that, and that is when when they're arresting him, Thorgil's like, all right, you know what, screw them, and he takes up his sword and just slashes at them. Now I can understand what Thorgil was doing here, but the fact that he just started attacking them, making the situation even worse, was something that I was like, what are you doing? Like I said, if comparing this to like something else, I would compare this to in a GTA game. Like the police comes in, you have like a 3-star wanted level, and you start attacking the police, and it's all going to escalate up until the end where they'll kill you. By the end, they'll kill you. That's what's going to happen. So this is basically that. I'm like, what is he doing? If this was like I don't know, like someone else, like I don't know, maybe like someone else like Kettle, like some other person. He attacked their army or their people. It would have been okay, I guess. He probably would have been able to survive by the end. But this, what you're doing is you're trying to pick a fight with the king of Denmark and England. That's what you're trying to do here. So in no way are you getting getting away from this. In no way. Yeah, today you might have been able to escape, but they're going to come and they're going to get you. But Thorgil is just happy about the fact that he's like, oh, I can fight, you know. So that's what's happening. So I was baffled seeing him attack them, and I'm like, oh my god, this is going to even worsen the situation. Now Canute will actually be like, yeah, you know what, like they attacked my men, he killed so many of my men, even though we were the ones who were trying to frame him. The fact that he killed my men is that happened. That's a fact. So I can use that as an excuse to take my whole army and attack them. Like, I feel like if they if they got arrested here, Canute could probably be like, oh, you know what, your brother waved his sword in front of my men, so look, we're arresting you, give me your farm, and he probably would have been like, oh, give me this amount of your farm, or give me this amount of money. If you cannot provide the money, give me your farm, give me your land. He probably would have said something like that. And what would have happened is that Canute probably would just take the amount that is necessary from them, because Kettle is extremely rich. I'm pretty sure he would have left something for Kettle. That's what would have happened. And not only that, Canute would have trouble to actually kind of frame them for something, for an appropriate crime, and to requisition his whole farm. Requisitioning his whole farm is something huge, and he needs a big reason to do something like that. Unless and until he has a big reason, he cannot be like, oh, I'm taking your farm in. And that is why he was trying to do this. The fact that Thorgil made this situation even more worse by killing so many people, now Canute will have a appropriate reason to be like, you know what, we're going to get them fully. We're going to take everything from them. If Canute says something like that now, no one will say anything, because it's fair now. Thorgil did this much amount of damage, and the king is well within his rights to actually seize everything from Kettil now. Like I said, before this, Canute would have struggled to actually find out an appropriate reason to get everything from them. But now he got the reason now. And Thorgil just took the reason and served it on a plate in front of him. Now he's just going to use the fact that Thorgil attacked so many people and killed them as an excuse and as a reason to take everything from Kettil. And that's what's going to happen. And since he is the king of a nation, in no way I can see Thorgil and Kettil winning this. Unless and until they run away from here and, I don't know, go to some other country. And something like that. Otherwise, in no way I'm seeing them winning this. In no way. And I don't think, Thorgil just did this for the fun of it. I doubt he thought of the future. He was just happy for the fact that at the moment he's going to have fun. He doesn't care about the future. He's just happy for the fact that, oh, he can have fun now. Because if he actually thinks he can take Canute down, he's delusional, I would say. If that's actually what's happening, if he actually thinks that he can actually pick a fight with Canute and take him down eventually, he's delusional. So I don't think that's what he's thinking. He's just doing this for the fun of the moment. Typical warrior who just wants to kill, that type of person he is. And that's why he probably didn't even think of the future. He's just like, yeah, I can have fun now. So yeah, why think about the future? I'll just kill them. And there you go. Either way, he attacks all the other guards as well, and kind of takes the sword and points it to the throat, and he's like, what happens? Well, it seemed as if someone tried to frame Ormar. So is that what's going on here? And he gets very scared, and he in the end says that, oh, Wolf told us to do this, and so that we can arrest you. And as soon as he heard that, Kettle's like, oh my god, Canute is going to get us. He's out to get us. And Olmar is not Olmar, sorry. Thorgil. Okay, where's that part? Yeah, this part. What did I do to deserve that? Kettle says, and the guy says, I simply followed Captain Wolf's orders. Yeah, please let me tend to my wound. Okay, so Kettle's like, oh my god, they're here to get us. What will we do? But Thorgil is laughing. He's like, no, Dad. Um, okay, what does he say? This is the beginning. Our enemy is strong. And he's laughing. There you go. Like I say, I think at this moment, he's just like, oh, I'll have fun at this moment. There'll be, like, as he says, the enemy is strong. He's just having fun thinking of the fact that, oh, I can just kill strong enemies, Yes, finally. But obviously, the future, that in no way is it possible for them to actually win in the long run. He's not even thinking of that. I'm pretty sure he realizes that, but he doesn't care. He only cares about the fact that he can have fun at the moment. That's what I think is happening. Just in case, there's another way he can also think, which I don't think what he's doing. Another way he can think about the situation is like, oh, I can actually take down Canute. Like, that's also another reasoning he can have. But I don't think he's thinking of that in this manner. I don't think he thinks that he actually can defeat Canute and take over. Like I said, if that's what he's thinking, he's delusional. He's going up against a king of Denmark and England. If he thinks that he can take him down, he's delusional. And I don't think that's what's happening. He just thinks of about the moment, and he's just having fun thinking about how he'll be facing strong enemies. And that's why he's like, oh, ha ha ha, the enemy is strong, that type of thing. So, anyways, that's just what I think, because in no way can he think that he can take Canute down. In no way is that possible. Either way, later on, Wolf comes in and talks to Canute, and he's like, they ran away. We tried to find them, but we weren't able to. And Canute is like, all right, fine. As planned, we'll head to Kettle's farm. No, wait. Where does he? Okay, he sounds like a skilled warrior. If Kettle is not in the farm, it's fine. If he's there and resists us, we'll simply overwhelm him. Alright, Wolf says, yes, your majesty, I'll mobilize 32 of your guard. Okay, 32 guards of... Oh, wow. 32 guards working under Canute, like his personal guards. That's very... Okay. With 70 of Floki's Jomsviking, we have 102 men together. 70 of Jomsvikings, 32 of Canute's personal guard. Alright. So I'm guessing Floki is also joining. Yeah, there you go. He says like that'll be enough. When will Floki arrive? Within 3 days from Jomsborg. Then we'll leave at dawn 3 days from now. Okay, there you go. So yeah, they'll all go to Kettle's farm. So while this is happening, the head comes up and he's like, ha ha ha, and like he's like, Canute is like, why are you laughing? And he's like, you'll need a pile of plenty of bodies to reach the top. He's like, go on, my son, I'm watching you. While later on, we see Leif has actually taken, inside the barrels, Thorgil, Olmar, and what's his name? Kettle. They're there. He has hidden them, and he's like bringing them with us. And Thorgil is very happy. So he's like, Leif, my bro. He's like, thanks so much, dude. Leif is like, yeah, you should keep your promise. And he's like, yeah, sure, we'll take, all of your cargo 3 times the price, and we'll also give Thorfinn to you. So don't worry, you just take us out of here. And while Kettle is just inside the barrel, I'm pretty sure he's crying inside the barrel, and he's like, leave me alone, don't bother me. While Olmar is just thinking of what he has done. Later on, we see Einar and Thorfinn, like in the farm, and Thorfinn is just looking, like at the horizon. The sun is setting, and yeah, he's like, yep, something's going on. Like, obviously, I doubt he realized like the storm that is coming, but he's probably just looking at the sunset, like like thinking about his past or something. And yeah, they have no idea that the young master, not young master, sorry, Kettle, he is coming back with a huge ship full of trouble. But Leaf is also coming, so I'm guessing Leaf will see Thorfinn and they'll have like a little reunion. But just after the union, yeah, things are going to go down crazy. Either way, and also there's another thing, I didn't even think about it. Thorfinn will hear about Canute. He'll realize, like, when they'll be talking, and he'll realize that Canute is coming here. So that's also another thing, Either way, later on we see Canute just standing there, and Canute says, like, this is all for, like, utopia, for, like, for the future, for making an utopia. This is all for lost love. And that's where it ended. So yeah, there you go. You can see that this is Canute's like plan. Like, I can see a lot of people kind of, what can I say, like, misunderstanding the situation. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people is probably like, oh, Canute has become bloodthirsty, like the curse of the crown that's affecting him, and he's becoming like, this crazy person who just wants to fight. No, that's not what he's doing. Like, what he's doing is, like, he himself has convinced himself that what he's doing is going to be for the peace. That is why he's poisoned his own brother, because in his head he's like, two king cannot make, like, unite everyone. If there's two king, there's bound to become like some trouble in the end, and wars are again going to be fought. So that is why he immediately, before anything can happen, he removed one of the kings, which is his own brother, and he'll be the sole king. And that is like his vision of making a utopia. Now what he's doing is, like, he's trying to requisition Ketil's farm, so that like, he doesn't have to increase the taxes. And if he increases the taxes, rebellion will start. Like, people will rebel, and it's going to be a messy situation. So he cannot do that. So what he's doing, obviously, he cannot piss off the nobles as well, the nobles of his kingdom, because that's going to again make the whole situation even worse. So what he's doing is trying to get Kettle, and doing this, again in his head, he's like, yeah, it's a small sacrifice for the future, like, the warless future. Like, his goal is still that he still wants a world where there is no wars, and that is why he is, like, staining his own hands to make a situation, to do something with his kingdom, and trying to, like, pave the path for the future, for a bloodless, like, future, that type of thing. So yeah, it's not that Canute is becoming just war hungry, or like, becoming violent. That's not what's going on. His goal is still the same, and he's still trying to do that. But the question here is that, will this change him? That's the big question here. Like, yeah, obviously his goals are, for now at least, it's like a proper goal. He's trying to make these small sacrifices so the betterment of everyone in the future. That's his goal. And everything's going to be fine if that remains the same even in the future. But what happens usually is that when someone does something like this over and over again, making sacrifices and, like, staining their own hand with blood for the greater future, they usually become, what can I say, like, they become like King Sven, like what happened to King Sven. That's what's going to happen, But that is the thing here. That is the big question here. The big question here is, can you still be able to be the same person that he is now, way down in the future? Will he not lose his own head to the curse of the crown? That is the thing. If he's still able to still be the same person that he is now, even in the future, then everything will be fine. However, he might lose himself. That is the big question here, and that is when everything will go wrong. You know, so that's something that Canute himself also realizes, and he also knows that there's a big risk of that happening. So, but still, for the utopia that he wants, he's going to keep making these sacrifices and keep, like staining his own hand in blood for the future. But either way, everything's, like I said, it's kind of connecting. Everyone's kind of coming together. Leaf is going to get his farm. Canute is also going to arrive there very soon. So yep, everything is kind of kind of merging together. Like paths are crossing again. You know, like everyone's going to meet again at the crossroads or whatever you say, however you say that. But anyways, that was it. That's my reaction to episode 12 of Vinland Saga season 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Vinland Saga. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.